think it's safe to say we all saw this coming. We all know about the hype that Travis Scott brought to the Air Jordan 1 Low when it came to the original collaboration, then the one with Fragment that just released, and then of course you have the Jordan 1 Lows that have been coming out with the Nike Air. The hype around the low top model is definitely building up, and now it's finally happening. We're getting a Mocha Air Jordan 1 Low that's going to be a GR. We're going to be talking about that pair and a whole bunch more, including the Bred Toe Lows, Team Red Lows, Green Toe Lows, Poland Jordan 1 Lows. There's a whole lot to talk about in this video, so if you like Jordan 1 Lows, you clicked the right video. So before we get to the Jordan 1 Lows, I do have a mid-top Jordan 1 update to let you guys know about. It is about the Cider Air Jordan 1 mids, and it's just to let you know that they have started popping up at select retailers in America. So if you like this Air Jordan 1 mid silhouette, check out the links in the description down below to places where you can buy them. And of course, this goes for all the sneakers I mentioned in today's video. If you want to see any of the Air Jordan 1 Lows in this video and buy them or check out on the pricing and stuff like that, I'll leave all the links in the description. So let's just cut to the chase. Let's get to the Mocha Jordan 1 Lows first. This pair caught my eye instantly when I saw it on my Instagram feed. All of the sneaker blogs are reporting about it today, and I gotta say, this is a Jordan 1 Low I am sure is going to have a lot of hype, even though it's just a general release. Now, you guys know when it came to the Jordan 1 Low last year, they pumped out so many colorways, and for quite some time they were holding really good resale value. Now that has sort of tapered off right now in 2021. The typical GR Jordan 1 Low doesn't fetch as much as the 2020 versions. This is a sneaker that is definitely going to have its resale value just because the vibe and the aesthetic of the shoe is very similar to the ones that Travis Scott has been releasing with the Jordan brand. And no, I'm not just calling these the Mocha Jordan 1 Lows because of course they're very similar to the high top Mochas with this brown shade, but the actual color code that the shoe was given was Mocha White Black. So expect people to call these the Mocha Jordan 1 Lows, or of course the poor man Travis Scott 1 Lows. I love the color blocking that they use for this kind of shoe. It really reminds me of the high top Mochas, kind of has that Chicago-esque kind of coloring with the white panels on the toe box and on the side, and then you have this nubuck leather on the very back, or just pretty much all of the Mocha hits on the sneaker. Some details you're going to want to notice are the 3M reflective little rectangle on the very back of the shoe, alongside that Air Jordan Wings logo that is also embroidered into the back. And you guys know how people love those pink laces on the Travis Scott ones. Well, there is some pink energy, some pink vibes on the shoe when it comes to the ankle collar area, which is a quite unique kind of look. This is not the kind of ankle we're used to seeing or collar we're used to seeing out of a Jordan 1. It has this sort of like quilted kind of look, which definitely makes it look like more of an Air Jordan 1 Low premium kind of sneaker. So we don't know if these are going to be a premium release at this time, because the current retail price we see for this is $100 US. So you guys can bet these are probably gonna go for double. That's at least my opinion on the shoe. Let me know what you guys think about the Mocha Air Jordan 1 Lows expected to release later this year. Now, we don't have a specific release date, but as soon as I find out, I'll let you guys know on the channel or on my Instagram at SneakerTalkCA. Next up, we have another Jordan 1 Low that has been pretty much on the minds of a lot of people this entire year. We're talking about the shattered Backboard Air Jordan 1 Low OG. Yes, OG does mean it has the Nike Air branding on the tongue, and it has more of the OG form factor. The shape is different. It's more in line with what we saw earlier in like the 2015s, 2014 area when they released the Breds and the Royals and, you know, all those pairs. However, the big thing to dispel the myth about the shoe is a lot of people were thinking there was going to be two orange Air Jordan 1 Lows. We were going to have the shattered Backboard Jordan 1 Lows, and then we were going to have the Starfish Jordan 1 Lows. The big update is that they are the exact same sneaker, which really confused me earlier this year because all the photos for the Starfish and the shattered Backboard Jordan 1 Lows looked exactly the same. Like, I looked real hard and you couldn't tell them apart. So this is now confirmed that the shattered Backboard Jordan 1 Lows are officially called the Starfish, and that's because of the color of orange on the shoe. That's the color code they have on the box. Now, this is a sneaker that is reselling for a pretty penny right now on places like StockX. So if you want this shoe, it's going to be a similar case to all the other shattered Backboard theme shoes. They will have resale value. This will sell out instantly. In terms of the release date, we're looking at these releasing next week on August 26th for a retail price of $100 $130 US, which is a price bump compared to your regular Jordan 1 lows. And that's because they typically have better quality materials on these shoes along with extra lacing options. So if you're a fan of the Jordan 1 High, you love that Nike Air branding, or say you missed out on one of the other numerous shattered backboard Jordan sneakers out there, this will be the latest addition to add to your collection or add to your list of L's you've taken on Jordans. Now I know what you're thinking, these might be slept on because the neutral gray Jordan 1 Low OGs really don't go for too much over retail. Trust me, these will be a very popular shoe. Now let's talk about some upcoming Air Jordan 1 lows that don't have the OG branding that we know and love. These are going to be the typical GR Jordan 1 lows, which don't necessarily have a release date. So you definitely need to check in with your local sneaker retailers to see if they just randomly put these in stock. Let's get started with the Dark Teal Air Jordan 1 Low. These are going to be releasing for $110 US, a slight price bump compared to last year where the typical average price was $100 US, and these are going to go for that thicker padded tongue similar to a Nike SB. We of course don't have the OG Nike Air branding on the tongue. It has that Jumpman embroidered, and these are going to come with your typical black and gold Jordan 1 box, not the ones with Nike Air, because those are typically reserved for the OG branded ones. Besides that, you have a hit of white on the back with the embroidery of the Air Jordan Wings logo on that dark teal leather. And overall, I gotta say this is a really clean colorway. Probably not something I would add to my collection, but definitely something I would love to review for you guys on the channel. Now, considering the pattern of how all these recent Air Jordan 1 lows have been releasing and not really having much resale value, I don't really expect these to have much resale value at all, at least not for the first few months after they release. With that said, let's get to the next Air Jordan 1 low, which definitely has my attention and which might have a little bit more resale than the dark teal, and we're talking about the Team Red Air Jordan 1 lows. Now, this is a colorway I was expecting to look a little more red, but in my opinion, this Team Red color code that they're using for the shoe really reminds me of burgundy. Like, if I was to pick a Jordan 1 low to wear in the fall months, this is probably going to be one of the go-tos. I think maroon and burgundy are definitely a banger fall colorway, and to have it on such a well-executed Jordan 1 low, which is not going to be too hard to obtain, it's definitely something you might want to add to your collection. These ones have actually released about 2 weeks or a week ago on August 5th, and they were a woman's release. So if you want them, I'll leave links to them in StockX. And if you're a guy who wants these, you're going to have to go 1.5 sizes down. So for example, I'm a size 10 US in all of my Jordan 1s, which are men's pairs. But when it comes to the women's, I always grab an 11.5. The retail price for these was $90 US, and there is some resale value on these actually. Now, if you took an L on those Team Red Jordan 1 lows, but still want that fix, you want that kind of burgundy looking red, I have some good news for you if you're a fan of Nike Dunks. Now, this is a Jordan 1 low specific video, but just because the colorway is so obviously the same, I need to give you guys this option, okay? So we have the Nike Dunk Low Team Red, and it's literally the exact same shoe, but it's not a Jordan 1 low. Instead, it is a Nike Dunk Low. So that means these are cooler in terms of street credibility. They're much cooler. They're going to be a little more comfortable in my opinion. I like these a lot. I just think they're more stylish. To me, this is one of those instances where I think the Nike Dunk Low Team Red looks better than the Air Jordan 1 Low equivalent. Let me know what you guys think about the Nike Dunk Low versus the Jordan 1 Low in the comments down below. I typically lean more towards the Nike Dunk Low for specific colorways just because I think they look better, but of course there's a lot of Jordan 1 fans who will only rock Jordan 1s, so let me know in the comment section down below if you haven't yet commented about something like the Mocha ones already. Now, we're going to be getting to the green toe and the Bred Toe Air Jordan 1 Low in a second, but before we do, we have one more Air Jordan 1 low to cover, and that is the Pollen Air Jordan 1 low. This yellow colorway on screen right now is going to be releasing on August 21st for $100 US or 120 Canadian in full family sizing. One of my friends in the Philippines already has a pair. His name is Colin, and I'll leave his review in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. They look great. I love this shade of yellow that they use on the shoe. Definitely playful, definitely vibrant for the summer. It's going to be a shoe that gets compliments for sure, because you don't really see too many yellow sneakers, and I think yellow looks amazing on the Air Jordan 1. Now, originally it was thought this release was going to be a woman's exclusive sneaker, like one that is an extended sizing. So of course, if you were a large enough men's size or small enough men's size, you could still rock the women's sizing. But yeah, from what I've heard from numerous sneaker outlets is that these will be releasing in full family sizing on August 21st. So keep a lookout for that. On to the toe portion of this this video. Yes, you heard that right, toe portion. Toe gang for life, hashtag toe gang. This is the green toe and the Bred Toe portion. So the first one is the green toe Jordan 1 low. That's what we're gonna talk about. Kind of sounds funny. Green toe Jordan 1 low. It feels like you got maybe like a fungus or something, or it's a collaboration with Shrek. But yeah, these still look really clean, regardless of the funny kind of name. These are definitely going to sell out in my opinion, and I feel like this is going to be one of those GR Jordans where we don't have the release date at all, so it's just going to pop up on shelves. The retail price is expected to be $100 US, so keep that in mind. It's not going to be a premium release or anything like that. And these shoes are definitely going to remind you of a sneaker like the Pine Green Air Jordan 1 lows, maybe the first version. And it's a really clean colorway. If you're a fan of like the Celtics, this is probably going to be a must-have for you. Is this going to be a shoe that Tom Stefaniak likes? Maybe Tom, if you're watching. What do you think about the Jordan 1 low green toe? I know you love your Jordan 1s, so maybe this is for you. I think this is a really clean colorway. I like the fact that they went for this pop of gold or like yellow for the Jumpman logo on the tongue, and then on the back they went for white. White embroidery for the Air Jordan wings, the logo. I feel like this is one that might sit for a little bit, but probably not longer than a week. Again, we don't know the release date for this pair, so make sure you guys subscribe or follow my Instagram at SneakerTalkCA for updates on this shoe. And now let's end this video on a bang with the Bred Toe Jordan 1 lows. This is a shoe a lot of people are hyped for. I even have a fake pair with Nike Air branding and everything I bought in the Philippines. I'll leave that vlog link down below where we go fake bargaining and I buy fake Bred Toe Jordan 1 lows. Maybe I should do a real versus fake. I feel like that'd be a great idea. Now, a lot of people were expecting these to have the OG branding with the Nike Air on the tongue, but that is not the case because as the official images show on screen right now, these have no Nike Air branding. Instead, they opt for the typical modern Jordan 1 low look with the fat tongue, the white Jumpman embroidered onto the tongue, and you have the Air Jordan Wings logo sort of embroidered in the back. So a little bit disappointed there. We were supposed to expect Jordan 1 lows with the Jordan 1 Wings logo pressed in. That was not an OG, and it never happened. So kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's not going to stop the shoe from selling out. This will be one of the must-have Jordan 1 lows of the year, just like the Mochas. So yeah, if you want these, you're going to have to stay up to date on your sneaker news so you can cop them for retail. The color of red they use on this is University Red, so it's not some weird team red which looks like burgundy. It's going to be very similar to the actual Bred Toe Air Jordan 1 high that everybody loves, and some people love that shoe more than the actual Breds. And as far as the release date, we don't have a specific one. We just have fall 2021 and a retail price of $90 US. It might be 100 because they are doing the price bump this year, but what every sneaker website is reporting is that these are going to be $90 US. So expect resale for these to probably be at least double, because we all know how awesome the high top Bred toes are and how unobtainable those are for most people. They're going for like 800 to 900 Canadian. So the low top version is going to be a fantastic alternative. Comment down below which Jordan 1 lows you're looking forward to the most. I think these are some of the must-have sneakers of the year, at least the Bred toes and the Mochas. But again, let me know in the comments. Hit that like button down below to help me out in the algorithm and help support the channel. Subscribe if you guys want more sneaker news like this. I have a Jordan 1 mid and Jordan 1 high news video on the way, so look out for those. And if you don't see me then, hopefully I'll catch you in a different video. With that said, I'll catch you in the next one. Have an awesome day.